Scathing accusations are growing tonight against Norfolk Southern Railroad. The head of the NTSB is accusing the railroad giant of bullying, interfering, even lying during the investigation into the fiery, toxic train wreck in East Palestine, Ohio. The controlled burn after the crash led to a release of more than 1 million gallons of hazardous chemicals into the air. It jeopardized the safety of thousands of nearby residents. NTSB Chair Jennifer Homendy called out Norfolk Southern for, quote, unconscionable interference in the federal probe into the disaster. During a final hearing yesterday, investigators said the disaster could have been entirely avoided and that the vent and burn procedure that was recommended by Norfolk Southern wasn't actually necessary. Homendy also accused the rail officials of, quote, veiled threats and trying to influence the outcome of the probe. Norfolk Southern is denying those claims, saying it cooperated fully with the investigation, but Homendy is sticking to her words, while East Palestine residents are hailing her as a hero. And she joins us now on the phone. Our Zoom link had a little bit of issues. Chairman Homendy, great to have you with us. You called Norfolk Southern's behavior in this investigation unprecedented and reprehensible. How did the railroad try to influence the investigation?
Yeah, thank you for having me. In this one, there was delays in information, pretty significant delays in information that we requested, or in the case of evidence like the recorders were erased as the locomotive was put back in service. I don't believe intentionally, but it was. Information was delayed for our investigators by months, which of course delays the end of our report. And then they tried numerous times to go around our investigators and come straight to the board to submit testing that was never authorized by us on chemicals that were not part of the actual accident scenario in any way, which is a violation of our rules and our regulations. So it was interference with our investigation, and I'm putting them on notice that that's not something that we're okay with from any entity that works with the NTSB.
You said at one point the railroad seemed to threaten the NTSB. How?
Well, the railroads had, so the Norfolk Southern's senior executive in a meeting had stated that it was his hope that the NTSB would put to rest a rumor that they put the trains back on that they did the vent and burn to put trains back on the track. That's not our role. Our role is not to defend decision-making made by a railroad. Our role is to determine what happened to the tragedy and issue safety recommendations to prevent it from reoccurring. You know, the individual went on and then stated that they would take every avenue and opportunity to defend their decision-making, which is certainly right. They're right, but that's not our role, and it was an inappropriate request to me and to investigators. It was delivered in a threatening way, and I immediately ended the meeting and dismissed them from my office. That's not how you approach an investigation.
Yeah,
this is to improve safety.
Several times you say the railroad refused to hand over information. The railroad told you, for example, it didn't take or keep records of temperature changes inside the tank cars. You actually found text messages that showed that, in fact, it did.
Yeah, so this was actually the contractor of Norfolk Southern that was leading the vent and burn decision, who had told us in interviews that written documentation was not taken, that they did not keep notes, answered a few times, and it was in a subsequent interviews that we learned that notes were taken and texts were provided. We're going back and forth between the contractor and Norfolk Southern on the temperatures, and that they were taking temperature trends and had the written documentation. So we requested that.
So that was a lie. It was a lie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was information that they had. And we, we requested it, and it took about 2 months to get that information, which of course delays the investigation and delays the outcome for the community.
Right, but first they said we don't do that, and in fact, it turned out they did. The decision, Chairman, to vent and burn these train cars full of vinyl chloride has been widely questioned and criticized. Norfolk Southern says it had to do this controlled burn because the cars were about to explode. Is that what you found?
They were not about to explode. They were stabilized. The temperatures on those tank cars, 4 of them were only between 65 and 68 degrees, in no danger. And the one that they were focused on was decreasing in temperature considerably over the course of 20 hours.
So these train cars did not need to be ignited and burned because that smoke sent toxic chemicals out into the air. It has now spread to 16 states, and that didn't need to happen?
No, it did not. We found that it was completely unnecessary. We also found, though, that they did not share that information, that it was necessary, with decision makers, such as the governor, such as the incident commander that was making the decisions on scene.
Well, I do believe the governor had about 10 minutes to make that decision.
That's right. With incomplete and inaccurate information.
Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.